Hello, everyone. I might look crazy. Apologies for that. I just finished a 10 kilometers walk, so my body is just getting a bit recovered. I just needed to do this video. You know, when 2023 election happened and the election was rigged, it didn't go the way people had expected it to go, the way it should have gone, which is allow free, fair, credible election and allow what the people voted for to go. When that didn't happen, there were a lot of people who were like, oh, they are done. We've given our 8 years. I can't do anything more. I will not do this again. I will never vote again. And I'm like, why? They just did election. And it's not yet, it's not yet over. Yes, you might not have gotten what you wanted, but this is where you get resolved and say, these people, we were rigged out. Next time, we will ensure that we are not rigged out. We'll continue to do it. But you know what? In the last 24 hours, I've known this, but it's been reinforced more that Nigeria is full of a bunch of lily-livered cowards. Cowards who can't do nothing, who blame everybody except themselves, who cannot take any action, who sit down and wait that something will be done for them. Imagine someone saying that he's 25 years and other people destroyed your life. At 25 years, you can't be president. And you're saying that you sat down there, people destroyed your life. Imagine people are crying that, Nigeria was good and they removed the president. Why didn't you keep the president? Are you such a fool that you couldn't keep a sitting president? You sat down and citizens like you removed it. And as unfortunate a being as you are, you have not yet sit down to take action to say that if you had someone who was incumbent, who was in office, who was a party that was saying they will stay for the next 50 years in office, nothing can be done to them. You were a supporter of them, a sycophantic citizen who said they could do anything, they could debase you, debase everyone, and yet you couldn't sit down and put them in office. You are sitting down here crying that 11 years ago, your pathetic existence where you were living off what you were not supposed to live off, while other people could not afford food, while other people were suffering, while other people were dying, that you, as useless as you are, as pathetic as you are, as inhuman as you are, as evil as you are, as someone who lacks everything as you are, that you couldn't ensure you kept your corrupt, incompetent, clueless, inept president in office. When are you going to take responsibility? When are you going to take responsibility for saying, why didn't I do enough to ensure he was there? You're waiting for other people to apologize. Apologize for a choice they had. Aisha Yusuf, I don't do anything out of what people say, what people like. I do things out of conviction. And when I stand and I do things, I stand by it. Yes. And I would never, ever reward failure. If your business is to reward failure, keep doing it. In 2019, people like you did it. They succeeded. You see, that's the thing. They succeeded. The same people who voted for Buhari to stay in office in 2019, they succeeded. You couldn't. And you have not taken responsibility. And that's why up to today, you jump on what you think will be the next thing that will be it. And when the thing is not it, you cannot sit down and say, I will sit down, I will put in the work. You know why? Because you're a lazy coward. Yes, you, I'm talking to, no, not any other person, you. And you know yourself. Those of you and you guys, and the rest of you, you know the people that I'm talking about. Yes, if the heart fits, wear it. That's what it is. It's really sad that Nigeria is full of this. And for me, I've realized that the generation, like my generation, even the ones that are below or whatever, they're used to being slaves and they want to be slaves forever. And please kindly enjoy your slavery. My focus now will be on those who are 20 years and below. And let them know that they can have a Nigeria where citizens matter, where citizens dictate what happens in government, where it is citizens who own the power, not some people who feel they are helpless. They can't do anything. The moment someone was removed, they couldn't do anything to put them in. The politicians that are destroying your life, do they have two heads? No, they don't. You know what they have? They have guts. That's what a lot of you lack. Guts. Guts to say, yes, we will do it. Guts to say, we will put in the work. Guts to say, no matter what happens, we will stay on. Guts to say, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be fanciful. It's not going to be fun. It's going to be hard work. It's going to be a lot, and we will put it in. That's what you don't have. You see, my dear, there are people who have it, and unapologetically, they will use it. They will stand. And Aisha Yusufu, you will see me in this space. You will look at me. Sometimes you'll be angry. Sometimes you feel pain. Sometimes you want to die because of my existence. But you know what? You will still see me. Until the day I take my last breath, or the day I turn 80, on Nigeria's issue, except if I can no longer talk. You understand? You will hear me loud and clear. And I don't owe you a space you don't owe me. You have your space, occupy your own. I will occupy my own. I have occupied my office of the citizen, and I will stay on it. And on issue that I feel strongly about, you will hear me loud and clear. Yes, that's it. And if you like, sit down and keep blaming others, and don't blame yourself for your inability to stand up and do the right thing. You understand? Don't blame yourself for your inability to have the guts and put in the work. Politicians are all over the place. They are doing coalition. Coalition here, there. You are sitting down here. You are sitting down there. And everybody say, oh, 2015, they should not have voted Jonathan. Ta! Jonathan should have been voted out, and he was voted out. It was for you as citizens of the Federal Republic to hold whoever was in office accountable and make sure that when you say "tay," they get afraid. But because they know the kind of people that you are, very lazy, pathetic set of lily-livered beings. That's what we are as citizens in this country. And so instead of holding ourselves accountable and standing and doing the needful, we rather blame other people, and then the next thing we'll pray to God and say, oh, this is how God wants it. That's why every Sunday church go full. Every Friday mosque go full. Prayer. Prayer kill you there. God will not do for you what he has given you the capacity for you to do for yourself. It's either you stand up, take responsibility, and begin to demand for that your good government, and make sure that it happens. Or feel free to blame Aisha Yusufu. You will see me. You will know who I am. You'll be angry at my person, but guess what? I will see you, and I wouldn't know who you are. And maybe, just maybe, when you see me, because you want to show it off, you will say, can I have a selfie? Be sure I will say, yes, of course.